Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the next installment as Steve and I go through our tobacco card collection. We finished off last time on the Ty Cobbs. Pre-war. Thank you, Steve, for the correction there, because I do have some caramels and some other stuff too. But right now we're doing the T206 tobacco cards. So let's just go ahead and get going. So here is Cad Coles. Crease down the middle, pretty good. Piedmont back. Up next, we have Eddie Collins. There's some writing on it right there. Another Piedmont back, a 350 subject back. Now we have Jimmy Collins from Minneapolis. One of those minor league cards. Sweet Caporal. Then we have Bunk. His guy's name is Bunk Congation. Bunk Congation? Is that right? Congleton. That's an L. Bunk Congleton. That sounds like a fake name. So Piedmont back, a blue Piedmont back. But Bunk Congleton. That's a great looking card. What do you think about the name Bunk, Steve?
Weird.
All right.
Looks like bunk beds.
Right? So this is Wid Conroy fielding. I like the texture of the grass on that one. Piedmont back. Must be an early issue with 150 subjects. And this is Wid Conroy with bat. Piedmont back. Must be later issue, 350 subjects. And next we have Harry Kovieski. Card has seen better days. It's a Piedmont back, 150. This looks like it's had some water damage, Steve. What do you think?
Yeah.
So, all right. So
These cards are so old.
I know, right? Oh, this one is in good shape though. So this is Doc Crandall, the portrait with no cap variation. That blue looks really good on there. There is a crease up top. It's tough to kind of see on the video. But I'm on that Piedmont, blue Piedmont with 150 subjects on the
That
back.
looks nice.
It does. There's a crease on top though.
Yeah, but that wouldn't hurt. But if that were to get graded, it'd get more than one.
You think so?
I think it.
Maybe with the corners like that. I agree. This is Doc Crandall portrait with cap. Yeah, it's just kind of. I wonder that's something that we'd have to kind of test and look at. Sweet Caporal back, the 300.
That's a little off-centered.
It is, and they do. And I will say this about the grading companies: they do gauge the off-centered of the pre-war the same as the other one. Okay, this is Bill Cranston. The pink on that, the pink sky looks awesome. Is that Memphis? That is from Memphis. And that's an Old Mill back. Old Mill back.
Those seem more rare.
Yeah, they are rare. We don't have a whole lot of those. So this is...
I've seen 3 when we went through.
Is that how many you think? Okay, so what this says on the back, it says baseball series selections from Texas, South Atlantic, Virginia, and Southern League. So I don't know. Memphis probably was in the Southern League back then. Next is Gavi Cravath or Cravath. Now this dude right here, he's got the he's tilting his hat down above his brow. Looks pretty good, but once again, I like that background. The backgrounds of these are just amazing to me. Look at that. Look at that yellow background. I like that a lot. This actually, if you look up in the top left-hand corner up here, that's where somebody wrote in pencil and somebody has erased it. And that's why there's that thing up there. I don't think my dad did that though. He would not have done that. Here is Sam Crawford, the throwing variation. Little stain up top. That yellow background looks nice. Sweet Caporal back. 150 subject variation. And this is Sam Crawford with bat. This has some creases in it, but another sweet Caporal back. This is the 350 to 460 subjects. I wonder if they didn't know how many subjects they were going to have, and so they just kind of estimated it. So here is Birdie Cree. I like these names. Birdie Cree. Blue Piedmont back, 350 subject variation. And this is Lou Krieger or Krieger. Be the St. Louis Browns because it's St. Louis American. 150 subjects variation on that. All right. Dode Chris. St. Louis American again, so the St. Louis Browns. They became the Orioles, I think. The Sweet Caporal back, 150 subjects. Here's an interesting one. Monty Cross from Indianapolis. I like this one. That red background is awesome. Went to high school with a guy by the name of Monty Cross, so that's kind of funny. Blue Piedmont back. This one looks pretty good, Steve. I don't see any creases on it. The coloring looks really good, too. The corners are a little bit rounded, but can't get mad at that. Bill Dolan. This is the Boston version of Bill Dolan with the Piedmont back. Now here is the Bill Dolan, the Brooklyn version with the Piedmont back. That was obviously in a album at some point, got torn out. So let's look. So it's the same picture, and the airbrushed bees have changed. So he, I don't know if traded or transferred teams or was bought out by the other one. So that's pretty cool. All right, here's Paul Davidson with Indianapolis. Green background, looks pretty good. Piedmont, 350 variation. And now we have George Davis. Look at this sky, Steve. I like this sky.
What's the color?
It's orange and red, and it looks like it kind of has flames on it. It just looks really cool. Chicago American. Yeah, come here, check this out. I'm really kind of getting into the backgrounds as I take time to look at these.
Oh, yeah.
You see what I'm saying? It looks pretty good. It's a Piedmont 150 subject background. All right, next up is, I believe this is Henry Davis, the Davis on front. So this does not have an H on it. And on the back, it's a Sweet Caporal. Now here's that was Harry Davis. And then this is Harry Davis again, but this time it has H on the front. And so both of them, I guess, are kind of different. One of them catching, one of them throwing. Philadelphia American, so 150 subjects on that. So this was the first release. I'm assuming on that, but I mean, I think that's a pretty good idea. This is Frank Delahunty. And this card's pretty clean, Steve. It's a little off-centered, but I like the blue-green on there. 150 subject, blue Piedmont. So the bottom has some paper loss. So who knows? This is Jim Delonte. And dude's got a sweet collar on this from Louisville. And 350 subject Piedmont back. And this is, all right, the next one is, where
I like the background.
You like the background of this one? It looks pretty good. Look at this is Rube DeSaw with Baltimore. And Ray Dimmitt, I don't see. So Rube DeSaw, 350 subjects. And this is Art Devlin with New York, 150 subjects. And now we're about wrapping this up here, Steve. I'm going to get a couple more here, okay? See some.
A couple more seconds.
Yeah. All right. Josh DeVore. The guy looks a little concerned. Sweet Caporal back. This is one of the few, Steve, that you actually can see the baseball park, like the actual seating behind them. So not many of them have that. All right, so should we wrap up, Steve?
Yeah.
Okay, so this will wrap up until next time. I hope you guys are enjoying this. Frankly, I'm enjoying making them, so we're going to keep on making them. Sound good, Steve?
Yeah.
All right, till next time, everybody.